In this video, we're going to take a quick look at understanding the location settings and staff lists for iWalkObservation. Now, here on the main menu, we have a location bar right up here at the top. And this location bar will allow us to select the various locations that we may be at. And when doing that, it will populate the exact staff lists that iWalkObservation has stored for that location. This is super important if you are somebody that travels to other schools for collegial walkthroughs or instructional rounds, or perhaps you're a central office person or an instructional coach. Now, for those of us that are just at one building, most likely when you pull this location bar down, it will only show one building. Now, to understand how iWalkObservation is interacting with these locations and with your staff lists, let's go over to the Config menu and then to Edit Staff. And here we're looking at my staff in my sample database for Garfield High. And we know that, of course, because it says that it's set by location for Garfield High, and that each one of my staff members here has the location set for Garfield High. If I wanted to see all of my staff members, because over here we see that I'm viewing 4 staff of 14 records, if I wanted to go ahead and show all, what we're going to see, the other 10 records that are in my database are from teachers that are at other schools. This is very helpful, again, if I was going to other schools or if I visit other schools and work at other schools where I do walkthroughs. There's one more place where a location is set in iWalkObservation, and that is your default location. This was normally set during your registration. And your default location is set so that every time you click Add to add a new staff member, iWalkObservation will pre-populate the building location for the building that you say is your default building, your most common building. For example, my default location is set for Garfield High. And every time I click Add, it's going to pre-populate a new teacher at Garfield High. Now, maybe this new teacher isn't Garfield High. Maybe this new teacher is JFK High. And I can simply change that to reflect the location of that teacher. And you'll see that that selection is now available as my list of locations. Some folks using iWalkObservation have a district-wide staff list that has been imported into your toolset. And those district-wide staff lists can be hundreds of teachers long. Imagine being in an iWalkObservation tool and having to select through all of those hundreds of teachers to find your one. That's why it's critical to make sure that when you are using iWalkObservation, that your location bar is set for the school that you are currently attending, that your teachers have the correct location name, and that your default location is set correctly as well. I hope this has helped to show you where the various location settings are for iWalkObservation. I am more than happy to help you by email. My email address is kevinc, Kevinc, @iWalkObservation.com. Thank you so much.